Okay, next from Digital Sputnik, we have Michael Mok going to tell us about their newest light.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael from Digital Sputnik, and what we have here is our modular RGBW lighting system. Now our lighting system can obtain Kelvin temperatures from 1500 all the way to 10,000 Kelvin, and you can achieve 2 billion colors. Our lights are flicker free, any frame rate actually, due to analog current control. Unlike pulse width modulation, where they spurt out energy, we actually control the flow of energy through analog current control. So you get no flicker whatsoever. You may have some, if you do know what analog current control is, you may, be wondering, well, with analog current control, there's color shift. Well, we figured a way out. We definitely offer precision color control using multidimensional lookup tables. So every LED modular head here has a built-in chip, a memory chip, to where it'll know exactly where it needs to be on the color and dimming, wherever you are at dimming, because we calibrate all of our heads, not by manufacturer, through in-house. So all the lights across the board are going to be the same when you get them. So no variation in colors. So we're very popular in movies like Rogue One and Ghost in the Shell that's coming out soon, and Independence Day, and they like us because we actually make white light differently than other manufacturers. We use high outputs of RGB to actually make our white light, so we actually get more chromatic information through our white light for the cameras, because we use Cree emitters, excellent emitters that actually hit the sweet points on camera sensors for the RGBs, so you pretty much max saturation with the RGB. So we have many ways of connecting our lights and controlling them. Right now we are implemented with ArtNet and DMX. Coming soon, RDM. We also have manual control on the back of our fixtures for controlling. And how we control our lights is basic 4 channels, and it is in HSI. So we have our intensity, 0%, 100, so that's one channel. Kelvin temperature channel, which is 1500 all the way to 10,000, so I can scroll all the way through that. And then we have our saturation tab, which pretty much starts to give you color. So if I'm at a specific hue, I'm start going here. So now it's going towards a magenta color. And then so if I'm fully saturated, I'm able to change the hue or the degree, and now I can shift through colors. Oh, sorry. So we use 4 basic methods of control. So what we're trying to do is give creative control back to the gaffer and the DP. With our actual software app that we have on our phone, you're able to use ArtNet or DMX to gain together to a consumer-grade router. Instead of having a board op, you can actually now do it yourself and have the DP actually change the lights and color grade himself. We have our other products besides our DS1 here, which is actually battery powered. It's using a V-mount battery. We do have options for gold mounts batteries too for Anton Bauer. It's wireless, and let me see. And it will it'll control just one Digital Sputnik LED modular light. Now with our lights, you can build whatever you want. So if you have our DS3 system, which comes with a power supply, and 3 light heads. If you have multiple ones of those, or just that, you can actually build bigger fixtures because of our modular locks that we have. So you can actually have it stacked or long ways. So if you have more kits, you can make 3x3 light or something more. We have the DS6 at our booth, which is an all-in-one unit that has 6 modular heads on there, and it has the same capabilities as all of our other units. It's mainly an all-in-one unit though, so it's much easier. You don't have to worry about building things. There's already a big source, so you can, and it's just one cable, so you can, you know, just move it around anywhere you want without worrying about any cables. And then we have other accessories too. We have space light accessories and a beam accessory. Primarily, many shows have been using us. We have Rogue One, for example, chose us to be the main light source for their film. So did Independence Day Resurgence. They chose us for our main light source. Lion only shot with DP Greg Fraser, shot Lion with just one DS3 kit, and that was the only light kit that he ever used, ever, on that whole shoot was a DS3 kit. So yeah, come check us out at our booth. We're just right around the corner, and if you have any more questions, we'll be definitely willing to answer them.
I would like to verify, because we just did a flicker test. This was one of the best LEDs. With that waveform on the flicker, it did not move. It was just a solid, flat board. You guys really have that figured out. I also wanted to spin this light real quick before we let you off, because it was a little hard for the cameras to see. They were
no problem. So I'm gonna saturate all the way here.
Does that work for camera? You be able to see the color?
Maybe if I take the diffusion out.
Okay. Yep.
There we go.
But it's pretty amazing how much saturation and the range you can get with these things. All controllable through an iPhone.
All controllable through an iPhone. The iPhone app is really intuitive. We also have a color wheel, so you can actually pinpoint whatever you want. We just added new features to our iPhone app to where you can add, or you can. We already added some gels in there, so you can choose from gel library, and a new feature to where you can add and minus color. So instead of the little dot being in the middle, you're starting out in the middle of the color wheel, you can actually start anywhere on the color wheel. And then from there, you can add and plus and minus whatever color you want. So instead of saying, oh, I want plus and minus green, blue, red, white, you can pinpoint that out really simple.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Well, thank you.